Hey everybody, Tim here with today's episode of Star Trek Voyager, Season 3, Episode 20, The Favorite Son, not the favorite episode. So this is, I think, technically the end of the Terror Trilogy that people have, coined that term because these 3 episodes are just pretty bad. For this one, again, it had such good potential, but I feel like they just kind of went about it the wrong way. It's like they had a rough draft and they're like, go with it, and not doing those final details. For this one, Voyager goes into a brand new, region of space, and Harry knows everything about it. He's like, oh, this looks familiar, and that looks familiar. They encounter a ship, and he's like, destroy it! And they're like, what are you doing? And it's kind of interesting to watch it unfold, and then finally they do get there, and he starts getting these red dots all over his body. And it turns out that, according to these people, they're, the embryos of their species are sent out all across the galaxy, and they slowly want to start coming back. It's very, a la the founders of Deep Space Nine and Odo and stuff like that. And they even say, Harry, you're the first one to return from that type of a distance. This is awesome. And Harry's like, really? And it's 90% women. So, for Paris, this is, the best planet ever, and he's all about it. And basically, this whole episode is just women, touching Harry and getting all up in him. And so, there's another guy that's there, and he's kind of the one that we're supposed to be watching. Oh, whatever they do to him, they're going to do to Harry. Every man has 3 wives, although we never see another guy. I get that it's 90% women, but we never see another man except for Harry and this other guy. Which, they kind of say why later on, but still, it would have been interesting. Well, it turns out that it wasn't. Evidently, a while ago, Harry was infected, and it puts in this dormant gene, and it makes it start popping up, and it's rewriting his DNA. And basically, once a male from another species comes to the planet, they suck out all of his juices to create more men and to keep their population going. And it just ends up being this big secret conspiracy. And by the time we get to the end, I was done. I was like, okay, just stop, because I was over it. It just didn't grab me the way I wanted it to. Garrett, the actor that plays Harry, has said, at first they really were going to have him, keep wearing the spots throughout the series. I'm so glad they didn't, and they just kind of got away from that. Which, it's Voyager. The beginning of the episode, the end of the episode, you're going to be in the same spot, so I knew they weren't going to do that. But yeah, overall, I don't know, I just thought it was super weak. I could not get into it. Like I said, the thought of people trying to steal men for reproduction could have been a really interesting concept, but I felt like this one just kind of went about it in the wrong way. For those who have seen this one, what did you think? Go ahead and let me know. Thank you guys for everything, and I will see you guys next time for Before and After.